Welcome to round 2, playing against MisterMojoRising, who might be a new player. Don't think I've ever played against him before, but this hand looks pretty great. So, turn 1, turn 2, double black, puzzle knot, alright. That's an interesting. The only time I played against that card is when they run Fortuitous Find in their deck to get it back, which is cause it's strictly worse than Prophetic Prism. Unless you have, I guess drawing 2 cards is fine, but it costs 5 mana. It's kind of a lot. So yeah, you got the Alchemist Brazen Wolf start, which is pretty big. He's got Murder for my guy, which is rough. I'm going to Tormenting Voice, get rid of this Lightning Axe. So I don't need 2 Lightning Axes, and he has Negate main deck. Jeez, that's a blowout. Tezzeret's Ambition. Wow, with an artifact in play, 5 mana draw 3. I'm really far behind now, but I drew a land, so I can at least keep pinging him and start the self-assembler train. Alright, so he's got Prism and Puzzle Knot. Makes me think he's running like a Gear Seeker Serpent deck now. Yeah, he's got some Grasps and removal for the Assembler, but I'm just going to keep pounding him out. He's going to have to keep killing him. Tidy Conclusion, that's interesting. I could kill my own guy to prevent him from gaining 2 life, but I'd rather save the removal spell in case I need it later. Just keep the Assembler train going. So this will be all of them. I'm sure he's got more removal. Yep, more Tidy Conclusions. So he has gained some life, which is rough for me. But not going to play my 6th land out here. Want things to discard to this Tormenting Voice and Lightning Axe. Okay, so what is this? Drukhara Scavenger, and he gets to put something back on top of his library. And he put something? The metal spinners, so the black Puzzle Knot. Yeah, I guess that's okay. You're taking what damage just to draw a card, though. So here I'm probably gonna into Negate. I'll probably just Tormenting Voice this extra land and save the Cathartic Reunion because I don't want to get that countered. But he didn't have it. I was really hoping to hit another land there, but didn't. So I'm just going to go off with my Thermal Alchemist and Lightning Axe and Galvanic Bombardment to kill his 4/6. But he has Aether Trade Winds, which is a blowout because it's like I spent 2 removal spells. That's not doing anything, and he time walked my 4/4. So I dealt some damage, but he should just replay this 4/6, but he doesn't, which is interesting. So makes me think that he has some removal spells in hand for the self-assembler, and I have 3 Flame Lash, which is 12 points of burn. So I think I'm just going to end of turn start trying to burn him out. So he's tapped out right now, and I know he has Negate main deck, so I'm just going to throw one of these lashes at his face. Make him play a little scared, maybe. Tezzeret's Ambition. Yeah, he's like not playing out the 4/6, which is weird. So before he plays Anticipate, I guess I'm just going to lash him again, put him to 1. Now I have 2 lethal burn spells in hand. I think I'm going to get him. I'm just going to do it probably on his upkeep. I guess like Cathartic Reunion first, this Fiery Temper away, and then like he has to counter the Temper, and then if he does, then I still have 3 more cards to draw, and I'd also have the Flame Lash plus land in hand for lethal, which would be the following turn, but yeah. So for the most part, it looks like we're playing against some sort of like blue-black control deck that's splashing red, probably for Rolling Thunder or something, and he likely has Gear Seeker Serpent with all these artifacts, but not certain. Seems like a pretty cool control shell, though. And this hand's not the best because it has 2 assemblers, but it does have land drops and Tormenting Voice, so I'm fine keeping it. He must have Grasp of Darkness in hand since he found Double Swamp on Evolving Wilds, or he just had the other land. So I imagine this Alchemist is just deader than dead. Yep. But I got plenty more Alchemists where that came from. Got a Prism and another Grasp. Alright, well, just clearing the way for my self-assemblers, which obviously can deal more damage. So what's he got? What's he got? Ooh, 4/6. No targets to bring back, but that does stop me from being able to beat down. But I think I'm fine with just playing the assemblers here and sorting my army. And then I could use 2 removal spells to kill it and attack with all my 4/4s. So that's kind of what I'll do for now. He's going to play Trade Winds and bounce his Prism so he can draw some cards and set me back on tempo some more. It's fine by me. He doesn't have counter spells like Deny Existence. He's getting ahead on cards, but I'm kind of getting ahead on board. Just accruing burn spells in hand. So now I have the whole army in play. So if I just got rid of his blocker and hit him for 16, it'd be game. He's got a murder. He's trying to keep me under control. So here with 6 mana, I'm just going to play Brazen Wolves and Blood Mad Vampire. And now, again, I have lethal again on the next attack, unless he presents a lot of removal. So for double red, it looks like this is the Rolling Thunder. And he does kill 2 self-assemblers and my Blood Mad Vampire, which is fine. But the problem is I still have 8 attack power in play and so much burn in hand, so I can just very easily Touch the Void and Fiery Temper to kill his 4/6 and bash him for 8. And then I have lethal in play with infinite burn in hand. And what does he got? Tidy Conclusion, sure, take 4. Oh, he kills both of my guys. That's actually pretty gnarly. But he's only got 1 in hand, so I'm going to upkeep. Play Flame Lash. And he has the negate, so that's pretty crazy. So I guess I'm just going to touch. Put him to 6, and then on upkeep I'm going to temper him. And now he should definitely be dead. I'll upkeep him again. And yep, just burned him out. So against the control deck, the Touch of the Void is a card that just helped me kill his 4/6. I had the 2-for-1 myself to do it, but also helped burn him to the face. So good way to deal with the control matchup, evidenced by this round. Alright, stay tuned for round 3.